2 years ago, the first Women's March spilled out across the heart of Washington, D.C. They came to protest sexism, racism, environmental degradation, and President Donald Trump's behavior toward women. Similar women's marches were held in hundreds of cities around the U.S.
The Women's March in 2017 was a huge deal. It was the largest protest in U.S. history. It turned out people not just in Washington, D.C., in the streets of Washington, D.C. I think the estimation was it was around 750,000 people participated, but in cities and towns across the United States and actually around the world.
This year, the Washington March has been caught up in controversy. One of the organizers, Tamika Mallory, attended a rally with Reverend Farrakhan of the Nation of Islam, who has a long history of making anti-Semitic remarks. Mallory tweeted praise of Farrakhan, prompting intense criticism in Washington media. Mallory then awkwardly tried some damage control on a popular TV talk show.
I don't agree with many of Minister Farrakhan's statements.
Specifically about Jewish people.
As I said, I don't agree with many of Minister Farrakhan's statements.
Do you condemn them?
I don't agree with these statements. At the end of the day...
You won't condemn it.
No. To be very clear, it's not my language. It's not the way that I speak.
Some organizations and individuals have dropped out of the march as a result of the controversy. The 2017 march was a catalyst for political activism among women on the left. Last November, a Democratic Party wave of diverse female candidates won seats in Congress, flipping it from Republican control and establishing a powerful check on Trump. Sociologist Dana Fisher has correlated participation in the march with political activism.
One of the things I found that's really interesting is the degree to which the people who marched in the streets, or what I call them is they resisted in the streets initially, and then they started resisting in their congressional districts. I found that people who have participated in the resistance were very involved in the midterm elections.
Attendance has fallen since the original Women's March. This year, only 10,000 to 15,000 people are expected to gather in Washington. The weather forecast of sleet and snow no doubt play a part in that. But the annual event is now, it seems, a feature of the American political landscape. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Washington.